All right, let's do this example here. It says find the nth term a sub n of a sequence whose first four terms are given. So we're going to look for patterns here, right? So let's look at a. So we have 2/3, 3/4, 4/5, and 5/6. So we notice first of all that the denominator is one integer higher than the numerator for all of these. Okay, so in this case here, given that these are the first four terms, and so this is a1, right? So let's define this as a sub n is equal to so we got 2/3 let's do n plus 1 over n plus 2. Right? Because n plus 1's got to give us 2/3. So if n is 1, we get 2/3. And then if n is 2, we get what? 3/4. And so on and so forth. So this would be the nth term. Okay, now what about this one here? First thing I notice is that the terms are alternating signs, right? So there's going to be a -1 here, right? So there's going to be a -1. Now, this is the first term, second term. So for every even, right, you get a negative term. So that would mean that this would have to be n plus 1. So if n is 1, then it's going to be an even exponent. When n is 2, it's going to be an odd exponent, therefore giving me a negative, and so on. Now, I have the numerator and denominator to deal with. So what's going on here? So forget about the negative sign, but what's going on here? We have 1, and then we have 4, and then 9. So this would be 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared. So this is going to be what? It's going to be n squared. So that takes care of the numerator. Now the bottom here looks like what? It goes 5, 25, 125, 625. So it's 5 to the first power, 5 to the second power, 5 to the third power, and 5 to the fourth power. So this is going to be 5 to the power of n. And so that is the nth term, a sub n. So this describes the sequence. And you can double check, right? When n is 1, we get 1. And then when n is 1, we get 1. And when n is 1 here, we get 5. When n is 2, we get -1. When n is 2, we get 4. And when n is 2 here, we get 25. So we get -4/25. Okay? And again, one more. When n is 3, we get 4, which gives us 1, positive. When n is 3, we get 3 squared, which is 9. And when n is 3 here, we get 5 to the third, which is 125. So it works. That's it.